Okay, we're back in DMT. I'm Mr. E, Jimmy Kroh, Tim Abel, our Blender crew here. Derringer working on learning today how to sculpt with basic shapes, how to paint basic shapes, and how to expand the grid. This is where Jimmy started out about 2 months ago. Now, we've been following the happy dancing koala bear. Jimmy, what advances have you made to your animation today?
Currently, I'm modeling like butterflies and stuff to put into it. And I put a bone structure into it, as you can see here with the little lines. Right here. Pretty soon, once I'm done like adding some copies of this and animating all of them, I'm going to be adding like a voiceover for the panda. So when he sits down, I'm going to have somebody with like a little higher pitched voice do a voice acting of him where like giggle or something.
I volunteer Barbara.
Yeah.
She has the highest pitched voice of anybody I know.
Yeah.
Now, Jimmy, real quick, you mentioned the bone structure, and we were talking something earlier about the bone tool.
Yeah.
Bone tool is obviously a powerful tool that is used in animation to be able to lend adding joints to a static object. So you can create wrist joints, you can create elbows, you can create fingers, knees, to be able to get natural fluid motion. But it's not just in Blender. These are standard tools that you need to learn for animation across the board. You get into 2D animation with Flash, for instance, then, you're going to have a bone tool there to work with as well. Show us how this works.
All right. How this works is you can't really work with like separate objects. You need to make them all into one object by joining them together. And then you go inside using the wireframe and just put them in the center. And then once you've made the shape you want, it's up here. Just add armature in the single bone. And then you can edit them and add extra bones to each one. And then you need to join them together by parenting, like this. Oops, there we go. Heck, that didn't work. Oh, that's the reason why. I need to get on the extra bone, there. And then armature to form. At the moment, I'm not entirely sure how well this will look because I've had some occurrences in the past where it didn't move and it only moved sections of the wing.
But you know what? You just discovered this a couple days ago, so it's going to take some time. Look how far you've come,
Yeah. That time it did not bond for some reason. Like, it does every once in a while.
Okay.
I'll try again.
Now, while he's working on this, a couple things to keep in mind. How advanced Blender is, but it's free. This is freeware that if you're interested in this and you're interested in coming to our program next year and learning how this applies the whole way around to the realm of digital media for broadcast, multimedia productions, you name it, you can get started on this now. What is it, blender.org?
Yeah.
Blender.org, open source, free, download it, and you can get started and follow Jimmy's tutorials along the way. Or go to YouTube or go to Blender and watch other people's tutorials. All right, you got it?
I can't get the arm to like.
Well, that's okay. Show us what you got with the animation with the teddy bear up to this point. Sure. Oh, the koala bear, excuse me.
Yeah, the koala bear.
Don't want to insult him.
Yeah,
all right, so here's what he looks like.
He's
got his wireframe on the inside.
That's the wireframe, right?
And here, then there's his his skin. I'm gonna go into a mode that you can see it. And I animate each individual bone to make it so it would move more fluently. And as you can see, sometimes the skin like around the arms also moves along with the body. Mm-hmm. That's to make it seem more realistic.
Yeah, that's amazing.
That's a natural motion.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is so cool.
And then you can see it run past Jimmy's little butterfly thing right there.
Yeah. He's so small.
Aww.
Once he sits down, I'm gonna make these things like kind of fly off. And then I might make an extension of it in the future where I'll make another scene. Where the panda's like walking along doing something else. Where he eats
a butterfly. Is that what you just said?
No. Eat a sandwich.
Oh, he's gonna eat a sandwich.
That's why he puts his hands up there.
This is great, guys. Beautiful. How are you coming along on the digital tour of DMT?
Actually, that's I haven't been able to do anything on that because as far as I can get, I only need to put in the furniture. But I haven't really got around to making any animation scenes, like any action scenes with the.
Well, we need to start getting some equipment in there and start building the studio. So maybe next week we can get on that. All right, well, keep tuned to the DMT YouTube channel, and Jimmy's going to keep giving us updates as he moves along. What do you think of all this stuff? It's crazy, right?
This is amazing. This is something I never thought I would be seeing.
Honestly,
and then,
honestly, the first time I started with this, I wasn't entirely too sure about the program, but the more I got into the tutorials and started learning about it, the more I enjoyed it. It's a really hands-on, very nice, very fluent.
And powerful.
Yeah, powerful.
And best of all, as I say, if you're interested in this career as a career pathway, you do not have to spend thousands of dollars to get going. Yeah. It's free.
It's free.
Beautiful. Thanks, Jimmy.
No problem.